I'm just very proud to be associated with Donald Trump and all of you listeners and good people of every color and wherever you came from. I love you. If you love liberty, you see through this, you want justice. It is really good knowing you. Let's play part of the clip. I won't get to it all, but here's part of Gowdy.
What part of this decision do you agree with?
No, I don't agree with any part of it. I understand it. That's the curse of being a lawyer, is that you are able to understand the other side's argument. I just vigorously disagree with it. His argument is he thinks there's a specific intent element in a gross negligence statute. So it's not that I'm confused about it. I just fundamentally disagree with it.
Okay, now he said that there were classified emails on Cheryl Mills's computer, the aide to Secretary Clinton. But then he would not say whether or not that was a crime, unless he looked at the case more in depth. How do you look at the case when you give someone immunity? It doesn't square.
Hit pause. The key part's at the end where he says, look, they're above the law. You just got to vote her out. But here's the good news. People now know the score. Whether they steal her from Trump or not, we're gaining momentum. We're fighting back. Resistance is victory. Laying down is apathy, disintegration, atrophy, and death. We're on the march. The empire's on the run. I'm Alex Jones. This is the InfoWar. Infowars.com. Spread that link. That's a big part of the revolution right there. I want to see 10 million viewers tune in over the 50-plus hours, and that's where you come in. You are the heart and blood of the InfoWar. If you spread the link to Infowars.com/show and point out that this is the alternative new media, this is the rebellion, then all of you are riding right beside us, not behind us. So spread the word, my Paul Reveres, no matter where you live in the world. To information warfare arms, the globalists are coming, and they will be met on the field. Well, my friends, I've pretty much always by Paul Reveres, no matter where you live in the world. To information warfare arms, the globalists are coming, and they will be met on the field. Well, my friends, I've pretty much always, the last 15 years or so, shot a daily or two video for YouTube on top of the radio show. And you know, I used to be happy when the video got 50,000 views, and I thought 100,000 was great, 200, 300,000. The average video is getting about 1 million views right now. That's a metric of how upset and awake people are, and it's only getting more intense, and we're just one platform in this fight. So as negative as some of this information is, it's overall very positive so that we can have an open discussion about what's happening. A lot of these new agers and folks, they just want to hear a bunch of positive stuff and say, you know, mystical thinking is going to fix things. And I'm not bashing those people, but admitting how much trouble we're in, that's what's going to turn things around and make things better, not just going along with anything. So I don't cover all this to take your hope. I cover it to give you hope, to know the worm is turning. Now, Larry Nichols, battling cancer, just back from the hospital today. I really appreciate him joining us. I'm so busy, I even hardly comb my hair, even though this is a / TV show as well. Other people are like, I don't wear makeup on TV or anything. I like forget to even comb my hair. And it's ridiculous. You're combing it on TV. There's just so much to get to here. We're going to be talking to him in a moment, but I want to talk in the next segment, probably have him up for a full hour later this week. In fact, he is coming on during the 52-hour broadcast that starts tomorrow at 11 a.m., runs through Election Day and the next day, about the occult and the Clintons. He's the first guy I ever heard about the Clintons involved in the occult. Since then, I found an article in the Washington Post, other articles. Bill Clinton wrote a book about it. His early years, admitted he went to a voodoo school in Haiti. They had their honeymoon there. He likes the spirits possessing him. I mean, I showed all this yesterday on that special broadcast. I can't even believe it. And then I'm not saying with all this new WikiLeaks that all this stuff's code words. That's what the NYPD's saying. I don't know if this is innocuous. Most of these people are probably innocent in these thousands of emails with Podesta. But the police are saying, look at this, and the investigation got open because of sex texting and then the Lolita Express, and then Breitbart's got articles, and the FBI's come out saying, yeah, we're looking at Hillary being on the Epstein plane. He got convicted. I mean, this guy was running little kids. So we're going to talk about that in the next segment. This is a short segment. I want to get into his prediction coming true. We already played it in the first hour, but Larry Nichols came on 3 times last week with us, and we put out several reports. He advised me on Saturday, after the FBI report came out last Saturday. I said, one of my insiders said it'll come out next Saturday or next Sunday, that she's totally absolved. This way they could block everybody from looking at WikiLeaks because they know the public's barely paying attention. Then it would be a big win for her to say, see, it was all clean. And Nichols helped train these people. That's why he's dead on, so we'll talk to him in a moment. But before we go any further, here is Comey, who headed up the Benghazi Committee, saying your activism is now...
No one who sent classified information was prosecuted. No one who received classified information was prosecuted. No one who destroyed federal records was prosecuted. Out of all of this, 5 immunity agreements and a really unusual investigation about national security matters with hundreds of classified emails, not one single person is going to face a legal consequence.
That means this...
A week ago, we got attacked for that, so he's been proven correct. Larry Nichols, the former Clinton handler, is here to break it down. So Larry, what does this signify?
Well, first off, it's nothing to be proud of being right. What it signifies, I'll just tell you the rest of it. The plan was to come out, prove that it was all nothing, then she'll have this big rally talking about, you know, how the mean old Republicans, this was just a Republican plot.
That'll be tomorrow.
Day one. And then the thing that they've all got to do, all major media have got to turn in and submit to the Clintons, to their campaign, their Wednesday morning headlines about her victory for approval.
So this gives her control of tomorrow, having to have all her campaign on to crow about how they never did anything, even though all the WikiLeaks show them hiding all the crimes, expunging evidence, selling paper play, espionage. All of it is black holed.
All of it. And then the reason